To this meeting of the Lewis and Clark County Commission. We will begin the meeting by doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, we have another long agenda this morning. First of all, we have one consent action item presented by Roger Balls. Roger?
Thank you, Chair Payne and Commissioners. Item number 2. Did you want to do introductions?
I didn't do introductions. Yeah. We all know each other. Okay, I will do introductions. To my immediate left is Tom Rolfe.
Commissioner. Morning, Chair Payne.
And husband to a lovely person.
Thank you.
And Marni, or not Marni, Brandy Spangler will be keeping track of all of our do's and don'ts here. To my immediate right is the long lost Andy Hunthausen, who's been away on county business, of course. And Keegan Shea and Nico Hash, sort of not in that order. And our friend Roger Balls, the CAO of Lewis and Clark County. Now, let's proceed with the first consent action item.
Thank you, Chair Payne and Commissioners. This is item 2A on your agenda for consideration today. It's vendor claims report for the week ending March 28, 2025. Staff recommends approval of that item, and Marni Bentley is with us as usual today. Thank you, Commissioners.
Is there any questions from the commission? Seeing none. Is there any public comment? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay. In that case, could we have a motion, please?
Chair Payne, I'd move that we approve the consent action item as presented. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. First, we have to ask, is there any further comment from the commission? All right, moving right along. It's been moved and seconded that we approve the vendor claims report for week ending March 28th, 2025 as provided to us by Marni Bentley and presented by Roger Balls. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion passes 3-0. Aha, now the meat of the meeting. Good morning, Connor. Item number 3 on our agenda is the board appointment of the Augusta Community Water and Sewer District. Thank God for volunteers, huh?
Madam Chair, Commissioners, thank goodness for volunteers indeed. I bring before you today a board appointment for the Augusta Community Water Sewer District. So at the last regular election for this board, May 7th, 2024, last year, a position was left open because no one filed for it. So we had 3 seats open, 2 folks filed, leaving a spot open. In the case of an open seat on a board, i.e. open due to election, not a vacancy, the county commissioners get to appoint to fill that position. Now, typically with a water sewer district, when we see a vacancy, specifically a vacancy, i.e. someone resigned or moved out of the district and couldn't serve anymore, the Water Sewer District Board gets to make that appointment. So hence the slightly crossed wires there with Kurt Giese up in Augusta. So he contacted us, made sure that we got everything rolling on that because he found someone, Bonita White. She is interested in holding it's going to be roughly a 3.25 year term because it will be up in May 2028. But she is interested in holding that seat as a registered resident of Augusta and the Augusta Water Sewer District. Lewis and Clark County Elections recommends appointing her to the open seat.
Thank you, Connor. Is there any questions from the commission?
No.
I have a question, well, it's not a question, it's a statement. As I recall, the person who formerly held this position moved out of the district and therefore is no longer eligible. Is that correct, or is that a different board?
Madam Chair, that's happened with a few of our boards recently. I know we had a member move out of I believe it was the EC Gate Fire District and the York Fire District. This particular seat was last held by Terry Lee Elder. And as someone who has only visited Augusta twice in his life, I can't say I'm up to date on the local Augusta comings and goings. So I'm not sure why Terry Elder didn't apply for the seat. May have chosen to retire and see if anybody else was interested, or may have moved out of the district. I'm not sure and cannot speak to that.
Okay, thank you. Is there any other questions? Is there any public comment? Seeing no public comment, could we have a motion?
Chair Payne, I move to approve the appointment of Bonita White to the Augusta Community Water Sewer District as explained by Connor Fitzpatrick.
Second.
It has been, is there any further comment from the commission?
Ooh.
Seeing none, we should probably have a vote. It has been moved and seconded that we appoint Bonita White to the open position on the Augusta Community Water and Sewer Board of Directors. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed, same sign. Passes 3-0. And then at that point, we have conducted all of the formal business of this commission. Is there any public comment on any public matter within the jurisdiction of the commission that is not on the agenda today? Seeing no public comment, this meeting is adjourned.